Not only is this salad delicious and easy to make, this plant-powered meal is both good for you and great for the environment, I'm told. Liz Weiss is joining me to share the recipe for a healthy Mediterranean farro salad. Hi, Liz, how are you?
I am great. It's so good to be here.
Always great to have you and always great to learn from you. In fact, I'm told March is National Nutrition Month and there's a theme this year.
It is. We want to fuel the planet. We want to fuel our bodies. We want to eat sustainably. And that is the message this March during National Nutrition Month. So I have 4 tips and this farro pistachio asparagus salad that I hope to share with you today.
Well, give us the quick tips. How can we do a better job about being more health conscious for both us and for Mother Earth?
That is so important. So my first tip is to eat more produce, especially produce that is in season and grown locally. Now that it is spring, hooray, farmers markets popping up in the area. Check one out. You can find local produce. It is in season. You can support a local farmer. And you know, the benefit of supporting local farmers and eating sustainably and in season is that that local produce often costs less and it has a lower carbon footprint because it has less distance to travel. And you can find all this great produce at your local supermarket as well. So it doesn't just have to be a farmer's market.
Yes, yes. I'm assuming, so exciting to be going into the season 2 where we can take advantage of that more easily. I'm assuming that the tip to avoid food waste and the tip to eat more mindfully sort of go hand in hand. If I'm being mindful about what I put in my body, I'm probably going to waste less of it.
That's right. You're thinking about it. When you eat, you want to slow down, enjoy your food, savor your food. You'll hopefully eat less. And if you eat less, you're hopefully wasting less. But gosh, food waste, you know, we know that when we waste less, we save so much money. And also think about all the resources that go into producing our food.
Sure.
Why do we want to waste it, right?
Yeah. Well, what plants are featured in your Mediterranean salad? It looks delicious.
Well, today I'm actually partnering with a wonderful company to bring you this beautiful farro salad with asparagus, pistachios, and mint. And it is, well, you know, farro, a lot of people don't know what farro is, but it's an ancient grain. It is, has like a slightly nutty flavor. And that's why I love to pair pistachios with it. You know, when we lean into plant-based protein foods, so beans, tofu, and nuts, we're consuming protein foods that require fewer resources, less resources than meat, let's say. And pistachios, for example, we know that that's a great alternative. They are naturally cholesterol-free. They provide fiber to the diet, plant protein, and it's that trio of protein, fat, and fiber, all that great unsaturated fat, helps to keep you feeling fuller for longer.
That's what we want.
This recipe,
can I ask you,
we
Liz,
want to feel full.
How do we prepare the farro?
Okay, so farro, I actually cheated a little bit. I went to Trader Joe's and I got the 10-minute farro, and it cooks up a lot quicker. But if you just get regular pearled farro, that means that they've removed a little bit of that outer husk. It'll cook up in about half an hour. But you know what? If you don't have farro at home, although I do love it, you can use quinoa. I actually had some leftover quinoa in my fridge. We're trying to reduce food waste, so I shopped my refrigerator today, put a little bit of quinoa in here. So we have quinoa, we have farro. While I was cooking the farro, I added some asparagus that I just cut up into little 1-inch pieces, and I blanched that asparagus. And then to this bowl, I'm going to add some cherry tomatoes. If you are a gardener and you're growing cherry tomatoes in the summer, you're going to want to make this salad. I'm going to add some chickpeas, canned chickpeas. I've got some green onions. If you don't have green onions, you can add red onions. And we have mint, because I do love that pop of flavor from mint. And then our star ingredient, those wonderful pistachios. I'm using just roasted and lightly salted. They come in fun flavors. This is honey roasted, so I'm going to use those the next time I make this.
What were the white, was that cheese, feta? What was the white chunks I saw in there?
Yes. So we've got some feta cheese. Now, if you want to make this a vegan salad, you can certainly leave the cheese out, or you can use a vegan cheese. But I love that pop of flavor. You've got a little bit of that salt. You've got the crunch from those yummy pistachios. And then
my mouth is watering, Liz. What goes into the dressing to tie it all together?
Okay, we got to tie it together with a dressing. I love to make a homemade dressing because it does not take a lot of time. We've got olive oil, lemon juice, a little bit of Dijon mustard, some honey, a little bit of garlic. And then I love to add, and Brooke, I think you might agree, I love to add lemon zest.
Yes, please.
When we add zest, I'm a dietitian, so I'm all about cutting sodium from savory dishes and sugar from sweet dishes. And when we add zest, lemon zest, orange zest, lime zest, it's such a big pop of flavor. It helps us cut back on added salt and sugar.
Liz, I will be making this between the tomatoes, the Dijon, and the dressing. You can tell it's just a flavor popping recipe, perfect for spring, and so many other benefits that you've highlighted to go along with it. Where can we get more recipes and ideas from you, my friend?
Well, you can head on over to my website, liz'shealthytable.com. You can check out Wonderful Pistachios if you want more pistachio recipes. I check that out all the time. One of my favorite websites.
Liz, thank you so much. Happy spring.
Happy spring to you. Thanks for having me.